And the dragons are coming out to eat tonight. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with ManaMan. And today, we've got a juicer for you. We've got mana dragons, not just your typical red deck wins, but Alchemy has made dragons very relevant, put it on the map. And speaking of which, we've got our key card here. Let's go right into this. Inferno of the Star Mounts. Alternate art is beautiful, by the way. We got the spell that cannot be countered. It's flying with haste, and for every 1 red mana you pump into it, it's going to get +1, +0 until end of turn, and when it becomes 20 power, it's going to deal 20 damage to any target. Wow-wee. This is an excellent curve topper, and this is going to be one of our stars. And wow, just look at that art. Hopefully, I don't know if we're going to get up to 20 power. That'd be cool, but it's not very likely. I mean, I hope we can get it off. That would be absolutely amazing, but we will have some help with it, though. We do have Goldspan Dragon. This is the classic, and hey, even though it's been nerfed a little bit, it's still wonderful. It's going to spit out a treasure token that's going to give us 2 mana for every treasure token that we have. So yeah, we lose the the little bit of a nerf here, but Goldspan Dragon still has a very, very, very welcoming place here. Let's get into some of those weird card here. Leyline Tyrant. This is the weird one that I don't think most people are not going to see this coming. You don't lose unspent red mana as steps and phases end. Ever. Yes, ever. You don't lose them. Like, you always have your red mana. Always. You can just tap all your mountains at their opponent's end step, and that's it. You keep them forever. And when it dies, you may pay any amount of red mana. When you do, it deals that much damage to any target. I mean, wow. This thing is just a ticking time bomb. It's literally unbelievable. I can't believe I don't see it a little bit more here in these red dragon decks, because this card is going to be, it's going to be the cog that in the machine that's going to go ahead and make a lot of messes. We do have it as the key card here, as on top of the deck here, just to give it a little bit of an extra love, because no one uses this thing, and it's really great. Manaform Hellkite, we only have 2. We're not running a ton of non-creature spells, so create an XX red illusion creature and it's got haste and everything. It gives you a little bit extra firepower. Only running 2, but not as good as the Town Razor Tyrant. We got 2 Tyrants here. Oh my goodness. The Tyrants are here to cast their flames. This is the new Alchemy Dragon. When it enters the battlefield, target land you don't control is going to lose all abilities except mana abilities, and then it's going to deal 2 damage unless they sacrifice it every turn. Woo-wee! The Town Razor Tyrant is just this Alchemy card, along with the Fearsome Whelp. This card is a game changer. At the beginning of your end step, each dragon is going to cost 1 less, perpetually, of course. And this is important because along with Orb of Dragonkind, this card's also going to let us jump up 1 mana on the mana curve. So we're going to be, the deal here is we're pretty much going to be trying to get into Fearsome Whelp or at Orb of Dragonkind straight into one of these puppies here. Straight into a Leyline Tyrant or a Manaform Hellkite or a Town Razor Tyrant to get down to our 4 drops quicker than possible. Quickly as possible. And then we have Chandra just to kill. This is going to be awesome because if you're gonna gain 1 red, which is going to be great if you just need to get to Goldspan Dragon or Inferno of the Storm Mounts. But if you have a Leyline Tyrant out, again, you're just adding mana and you're never going to lose it, baby. You're never going to lose it. And, oh my goodness. And then you get the other +1 is just going to be exiled the top card. And you may cast it this turn. So Chandra is here to stay. A very good help. I wish it was a Sarkhan, but hey, Chandra fits the bill quite well. Frostbite, play with fire, Dragon's Fire, standard removal stuff. Nothing too crazy here. Those are the big that's the core of the deck here. We got the dragons. We're here to beat some face. I don't need to keep blabbing on. Here's some land here for you. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy here. Got Faceless Haven, Den of the Bugbear, snow-covered stuff, Shatter Skull Smashing, just for some little extra removal, whatever. But without further ado, we are here to vanquish some enemies. Draculas. I want to say Draculas, but there's an A in there, so we'll go ahead and the Draculas. We'll go ahead and burn you either way. Don't care what your name is. We'll go ahead and keep that. Don't really have much red here, unfortunately, but the Dragonkind orb shall help us. Let's go for the Den of the Bugbear. We got our nerfed Faceless Havens in here, both of them. Hive of the Eye Tyrant and an Eye Twitch. Oofy goofy goof. Oofy goofy goof. Let's drop the orb here. Let's just get the mana here. Nothing fancy about it. The eye twitch. Looks like we're playing Mono Black Sacrifice. Mono Black Sacrifice is quite the opponent. And they're going to lay back. That's pretty good there. It's pretty good there. I would have done the same thing. Let's just go ahead and drop the Maniform Hellkite. That's our best move. We could go Chandra, add one, do some stuff, but that doesn't seem that effective. Getting the fatty fast. I love getting fatties fast. So they're going to take a learn here. I'm assuming... Yeah, okay, they're going to go for Necrotic Fumes. Alrighty. Do they have a creature this turn to play so that they can Necrotic Fumes this, though? That will be the question. Otherwise, I'm going to start taking some swings here. Better be careful. Ooh, so they do get a blocker, actually. Flying blocker with the Valdaran Bloodcaster. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and drop our Faceless Haven. And what do we want to do? We want to go Chandra, and then... Let's see. Do we have enough here? I don't think we do for a Goldspan. Play this with Goldspan? No. It's a firm no. But we can. What we can do is drop Goldspan Dragon. That sounds alright to me. Swing out here. And then I can use this Frostbite if I want, but I'm a little nervous. Yeah, I'm going to keep it because we can't swing with the Hellkite. The Hellkite's a little 1/1 thing that it makes. Plus, I'm nervous about another Deadly Dispute. Yeah, I was pretty nervous that they would have another Deadly Dispute here. So, I think that's fine. We could play another Whelp. I think I'd rather just keep the Frostbite. Because we're going to have to sacrifice this. I would rather just keep the Frostbite. There's nothing the Whelp helps bring down anyway. So we'll go ahead and just keep the Frostbite here. If they play something super scary, we'll go ahead and get rid of it. And... Draculus! What do you... Hey! Hello? Okay, there they go. There they go. I see the animations flashing here now. We're good. Maybe they're just thinking. Okay, so they're gonna take the blood token. Want to suck your blood. That's past turn. So we're sitting here with two 4/4 dragons in the air. That's pretty scary. I don't know if they're running Blood on the Snow, because this deck usually just goes like fast weenies. And they go with Lolth. Alrighty. What'll it be, Lolth? Alrighty, the classic. 2 spiders. I could Frostbite here, but I think I want to use Chandra. And then just pop the Lolth for 1, because that'll be enough to kill it. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Then we keep the treasure and everything that way. I think that's better. So let's go for Chandra here. We got a 3/3. Hello, Chandra.
This little candle's gonna set
Let's go ahead and pop Lolth.
Watch me heat up the dance floor.
Now what do we want to do here? Another Orb of Dragonkind. I think we should use this. Here we go. We'll get another 2/2. I don't really want... I want to keep everything. I really would like to keep everything. So let's go ahead and Frostbite one of these things. I'm just not so I just don't know if they're running Blood on the Snow here. So... Can we do this? Let's go ahead and do this. Use this one up here. And let's search here. What are we going to get here? I think Goldspan's probably just the best thing to play. It's just a Flying Haster next turn. Yeah, sounds good. Create some more treasure. This deck is just so ridiculous. Look at this. They're going to chump block, which is A-okay with me. Down to 6. That'll do it for me. These will all go bye-bye. Goodbye. And that's going to be it. They're just going to go out, yeah. Even a Blood on the Snow wouldn't have saved them. Yes, how are we doing? I feel bad for you, little guy. You're going to have to get swallowed alive by these dragons. I don't know if they're going to cook you first, but we'll see what they do. Good enough for me. I see creature, I keep creature. So, let's say, this is the new, okay, Valdaran Estate. Okay, it looks like we're going against vampires here. Hit me for 1. That's fine with me. We got to play with fire here. If they get a little too crazy, I would like to use the play with fire to scry and search for some more land. Because we're getting a little dry here, but... If If they play something crazy, like, oh goodness. The name escapes me right now. Oh, it's not looking like it. They're gonna use blood. Okay. Guessing that they're hurting for land here. But if they don't play anything else, we can just play with fire on the face. And they cast that. Oh. Wonder what that's all about. So they take the 3 life here. Down to 18. Yeah, I was gonna say they gotta have something here. What do I want to do? I think I just want to kill this, right? Yeah, I think we want to kill this. If we just get 2 more turns with no land, then that's just unfortunate. Fortunately, we do get an Orb of Dragonkind. Let's go for the Whelp. The Whelp is permanently, well, perpetually, the 2 P's words. So these will go down perpetually, not permanently. Yeah, we'll let that through. That is no big deal at all. And I wouldn't like to see the Socialite here. The Socialite would bump everything up. And we just got a Bloodcaster, so that's not too bad. Or unfortunately, we are starving here. We are starving. I don't want to. I don't think I need to drop anything else. This Whelp doesn't help us, so we're gonna go for Orb of Dragonkind. We're gonna pass and make everything cheaper yet again. Hopefully we can get some mountains here, because this is bad. 2 land is not gonna get it done here. Fortunately, all of our dragons are nice and cheap. Yeah, come right this way. Coming right this way. Debated, I mean semi. I clicked no blocks pretty quick, but I semi-debated blocking the Bloodcaster. So now we do get a mountain. Okay, so now we're here to play. Now we can actually do something here. Let's go for Chandra. Pop for 1, and then we'll be able to play the Tyrant. Let's go, Chandra. We need ya.
Go ahead.
Pop you for 1.
Fight me as hard as you can.
We can use the Orb of Dragonkind now to play this for 2. And because we don't have any non-creature spells, I think it's better just to play with the Tyrant here. Yep, let's go and do that. And do I want to swing or no? We can't block that. I'm gonna stay back for now. Not good. We'll go ahead and make everything cheaper, so that's nice, but I think they're just gonna go for our face. They're pretty aggressive here. I don't see why they would be going anywhere else. Chandra, I don't think they care too much about the Chandra, to be honest. So they are gonna discard a card for the blood. Oh boy. The Forebear will be coming back to play as long as they can get 2 more blood tokens. That'll be coming back. So I wonder what they're going to do here. I'm very willing to chump block with the Whelp because I'd rather keep the Chandra than the Whelp. The Whelp doesn't do anything for us anymore. So let's chump block there. I'd much rather keep Chandra. Oh, and the Predator. Oh boy. That's going to spell some big time trouble. Yes, sir. That is big time trouble. So we can't even really swing here because they can sacrifice it and make it... Oh, boy. That's a nightmare. So what do we want to do here? Do I want to just start tapping out some red mana here? I think we can go for the Tyrant, or do... Man, this is really tough, actually. Let's go for this. Let's go ahead, yeah, let's go ahead and do this. And what do we want to target here? I suppose... It doesn't really matter, does it? I guess we'll do this for funsies. Take the estate away. Do I want to do the Hellkite? I mean, it's just a 4/4 flying for 2, so I mean, I guess there's worse things to play. We'll go ahead and add 1, because we don't lose our mana anymore because of Leyline Tyrant. Unfortunately, we don't have any non-creatures for mana form to, you know, to feed into. And I'm almost thinking, do I want to play this, or do I want to just use the mana to feed up Tyrant here? I guess this is a chump blocker. I don't know if we really need chump blockers, though, do we? I guess we do need it for the Predator. I think we just I think we did just maximize. Obviously, we're not attacking, so we get walled by this predator here. That is not going to be irrelevant. So we'll have one. We'll have one to give Tyrant here to store away forever. Perpetually. Doesn't say perpetually on the card, but it is perpetual. Because we will not lose our mana as steps end. So they can do a lot of different things here. I think the choices are pretty much endless for them. It's 11 to 14. We do have enough presence to do a lot of damage here. But so do they. The Anji can start pinging us with the blood tokens. The Predator has to be blocked under almost every circumstance. The Bloodcaster is going to allow them to get some more blood for each creature that dies. So we're down to 12 now. Woof. This is going to get scary. So the Falconwrath Forebear can come back. But the Whelp can take care of it. But do we want to save the Whelp? Whelp, pun intended. I don't know what we're going to do here. Let's see how they want to attack. So they're just going to waste no time. They're wasting no time. They're going to get out the Forebear. They're going to get one blood token back. They're just wasting no time for the Forebear. They can actually cast that in at instant speed. They choose not to. Alrighty. Let's see what you... Oh, they don't attack! Wow. Let's go ahead and do that. We keep it, as you can see. Ooh, and this is going to get a little rough here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. We actually can't use the Dragonkind with Tyrant, so we can kick this up to 4 and just keep it forever. So that's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. So we want to use the Dragonkind to search? Or do we want to exile the top? I think I kind of want to do that. Or do we just want to king and store? This is so hard. I'm going to use... Since we can't even use this for the Tyrant, we got to do this right now. Let's go ahead and sacrifice, just take a gander. If we can get what we got here. And we just get a Manaform Hellkite. That's kind of disappointing. Definitely disappointing. I guess I don't know. I think our win condition here might be just going with Tyrant here. This thing can't block. I don't know if we can force it to die though. You know what I mean? I don't know if we can just force it to die. So let's go ahead and just pop this again. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Manaform Hellkite here.
I'd love to.
Whee! I kind of want this to block the Forebear. That's a really good block here. And it can't block itself, so that's nice. If we swing with all this, I just don't think it's going to be enough. Because they can do one chump, and then one's going to die. One absolutely will die because this Predator will be able to sacrifice something. What do we want to do here? I think we kind of have to get aggressive here. Let's go ahead and get aggressive here. We'll have a 4-4 and a 1-1 on the back end. I'm assuming they'll block with Predator and then block with this and then sacrifice the Bloodcaster. If they do anything to the Tyrant, we'll go ahead and pop these off. Okay. Gonna chump block one of these, I'm assuming. And then give this thing indestructible and the Tyrant's gonna go away. They know that's a ticking time bomb. So they take it away. Oh, they decided not to block the Tyrant. I mean, I can't really storm the battlefield with any mana dragons because I don't really have a hand here. So it's kind of weird to me that they're not just gonna go for the Tyrant. So they're gonna do that. What's the play here? So the tapping here. Oh, they're gonna pop me. Alrighty. And they get rid of the Forebear. And they get... Oh, instead of giving this indestructible, I guess... Okay, now they're going to go ahead and do that. There we go. So indestructible. Take 4. We lose that. We have nothing in our hand to perpetually make less. They'll get the 4-bear back. 1 more blood soaking. Alright. Alright. We're going to deal 2 damage here. We have to be careful here because they absolutely can challenge us for lethal here. So we're gonna definitely have to double block regardless, because with the Angie Maid of Dishonor, they will definitely be able to ping us for lethal if we're not careful here. So I think if they have some sort of removal spell, I do think that it's over. So let's see what they want to do. I think they're almost thinking of probably about just sacrificing it. Like, do they really need all this mana? I don't know. So they are going to sacrifice it. They don't want to give me. They don't want to give me the life. Okay. They do have another one to replace it. I think that's a pretty good move for them. Unfortunately for us, I don't want to be clapping too loudly. That is not good for us at all. But yeah, if they swing out here, absolutely going to have to double block, because for 2 they can just ping us here. If something else comes about, I almost don't want to block the 4-bear because they can just reanimate it. What are you going to do? Timeout. Timeout. And they passed their turn. Alright. Ooh, and we got a gold span dragon. Oh boy. The problem with this thing is just waiting to just peg us for 4. So that's the problem I'm having here. We can cast this. Townraiser is just a vanilla at this point. I think what I want to do is add and then ping. Or do I want to exile and cast the gold span? The -7 will be pretty juicy here. See, the problem is they can just go ahead and ping us for 2. Yeah, that's a little rough. The Goldspan Dragon doesn't help us a ton. Let's go ahead and exile, because I think our win condition is the Tyrant here. And we get a Shatter Skull.
Who needs a plan? Just improvise.
Ugh. Ugh. Alright. Do I want to go for gold? We're not going to really swing with the Goldspan Dragon, so it's going to be kind of useless here. We're going to take a timeout here. 1, 2. We can just cast this and just kill the Maid of Dishonor. I think that's a pretty good move here. Let's go ahead and force them if they're going to go ahead and ping us for all that blood. Let's go ahead and just do that now. This is very expensive, but I think by this way, yeah, we're going to go ahead and make some mana here. A mana Hellkite, and we'll force them to get rid of this Maid of Dishonor. If they want to use the blood, you got to use it now. So I think they're going to do that. Okay. Yep, that's going to take us down to 6, and they'll be up to 14. Pretty good. So that was a pretty good draw for us. What do they want to do here? If they lose all their blood, they won't be able to reanimate the 4-bear. So I'd be careful here if I were you. So that's going to go bye-bye. Hold on, do we have lethal here? This can't block. So if they block this, that's 4, 8, 12, 13. And that would not be enough. Oh my god. So obviously we're going to do that. Sacrifice another creature for indestructible. Oh man, what do we want to do here? They're going to have to sacrifice the 4-bear if they want to give us indestructible. So, this is a vanilla. We don't have any more to tap here to store. So I think we'll attack with the Tyrant here. And we'll keep these 4 back. Because they're going to have to sacrifice another creature to give us indestructible. I think that's the best move here. We'll keep 4 back. Again, this is gonna have to trade. Because they have to sacrifice. So the Predator isn't exactly scot-free here. This is going away, so this is an easy swing. So they're just gonna trade here? They're gonna take 11? So they're gonna what I would assume would be chump blocking at this point right now. So okay. Are they gonna sacrifice the forebear? They are. So they're gonna go ahead and give it indestructible. Fortunately for us, they cannot reanimate this. So they're gonna go down to 6, and we'll have 2. Okay, the Goldspan Dragon will be 1 less. That'll be nice. Oh my goodness, and the Infernal Grasp this. If they draw removal here, it's over. Okay, so we just gotta dodge removal. We have 1 chump blocker here. No removal, and that should be game. If they draw another Infernal Grasp, I'll be so sad. But we can just chump this. They're gonna probably go for an estate here. I don't know if they have enough mana to create a blood and do a discard here. Oh boy, I'm sweating. So they can use a state here. That'll cost a lot of blood. Yeah, I don't see what you can do here, right? Discard, yeah. You got, and that's it. Wow, that is a close one. Oh wow. Glenn Miller, how are you? Look at that. Oh my god, look at Zarkon's hand there. Just a dragon hand. That is just so cool. We're gonna have to kill you, unfortunately. But do we want to make it fast or slow? We'll make it fast. We won't, you know, we're not really, we're just here to eat you. You know, cook you up, make a little dragon barbecue, but we're not like really here to, like, you know, make you suffer. We'll make it quick. Pretty good hand here. Fearsome Whelp and an Orb of Dragon Kind will keep us plenty nourished. Let's drop this for play with fire. Probably gonna be seeing a lot of mono black for this format. They don't play anything. That's kind of weird. If they are playing mono black, we don't have very many good things to play this on, so I'm just going to use this on your face. Boom! I think I'd prefer some land here, so let's go ahead and... If you play with fire a little too much, you'll get burned, so I don't think that's a good thing to do. Well, let's go for the Whelp here. Go ahead and make the Inferno 1 less. That'll be a 5. Perpetually a 5. That's going to be nice. So, they're just going to pass turn again? Come on, what's going on here? Let's go for Chandra. We'll just pepper you for 1 for now.
Don't think a fancy dress.
Bang bang. And another bang to top. And now our Inferno is going to cost 4. So now they drop a Faceless Haven here. And a Skullport Merchant, and that's on the ground. I don't know if you know this, but we're in the air. So, ooh. Let's see, if we drop the Orb of Dragon Kind, I think we can actually do another Inferno of the Star Mounts. So let's go ahead and drop this. Look at this. This is so silly. Chandra, do your thing. Add 1. Let's go. And the dragons are coming out to eat tonight. Let's go. Inferno of the Star Mounts. Boom! 6/6 with haste. Wow! Down to 8. Wow! Town Razor goes down to a 3. They don't have enough for Blood on the Snow, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they do not. Let's see what they do here. They could go for like a Lolth. Lolth would be annoying. That could wall us up pretty good. Let's see here. So Skullport Merchant, they can what? Just draw cards with the Merchant? It doesn't do anything on the ground, so that's pretty good. And they're gonna go for the Mythic Massacre. They can only take away that, and what? It's gonna go down to what, 9? If they don't have anything else, I mean, can they kill us? Inferno is gonna be able to swing for lethal here. Yeah, that's. I mean, do they have like an Infernal Grasp or something? No, they just have a Deadly Dispute. So we're gonna lose 1 life. They're gonna draw 2 cards. Another treasure here. That's gonna be it. Yeah. Let's go ahead and we'll just pop you. We'll pop you for 1 here. And yeah, let's swing in.
I'd love to.
Swing in. We'll gain 1 and gain another 1. And that's gonna be it, right? Yeah. Inferno of the Star Mounts coming at you. No hard feelings. Good game. Gunter Odin, that is a very proper name. We might have to incinerate you. Or eat you. I don't know what the dragons want to do yet, but we'll find out soon enough. Seems like a pretty good hand to me. Play with fire. Hello! Hello! Oh my gosh! Are we trading them up? Oh. Tenacious Pup. That's rough. That's rough. We'll go ahead and give you a toast. A toast to us. Let's see here. I don't want to just kill this. I want to kill the thing that comes next. So that's kind of unfortunate. Doesn't do a whole lot for us. Drop the Fearsome Whelp. It's the best play in our deck, especially on turn 2, but might just be the best one in our deck, so don't drop the pack leader. Sculptor of Winter. Alright. That's a little weird, because Trample Vigilance, but typically they're going to be using this to tap for land, so strikes me as a little odd. Can't be one to judge here. I could just Dragon's Fire this. No, we gotta get fatties out. I like fatties. Let's drop the fatty. Which fatty do we want here? Do we want the Hellkite? Do we want the Razor Tyrant? Or do we want this pretty boy? We do have a lot of removal spells, so I think playing this and then dropping the Play with Fire and Dragon's Fire the next turn for some extra damage seems pretty good. Alright, now we're cheap. These are down to 2. That just feels like cheating. The Fearsome Whelp, look at this uncommon. And the Tenacious Pup. They're both uncommons, and they're just so good. What the heck? Old Growth Troll, alrighty. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show here. Let's see, what do we want to do now? We can Dragon Fire. Actually, we can just Dragon's Fire the Old Growth Troll. Man, we got some options here. We got some big time options. I want to play with fire something. Well, we definitely gotta utilize the Manaform Hellkite, so let's go ahead and just drop this. I think we could probably just go for face here. Let's target that. Sure, that's fine. And I think we can just play with fire here. We want to get the Manaform Hellkite, so we're gonna play it now. And we will take the mountain. Yeah, no reach here, right? Let's do that. Sounds good. Boom, boom, boom. Down to 12. Yep. Let's take our second Tyrant down to 3 here. And this will go bye-bye. But hey, an extra 1 damage can go a long way. They're going to have to take 2 damage, I'm assuming. Yep, they're not going to give that up. I think they're definitely going to be behind here. I mean, they can swing out, but I mean, everything they have is on the ground. Everything we have is flying. No Blizzard Brawl. Oh, a Ravenous Pursuit. Okay. That's another Alchemy card here. And now something's going to gain XX, or the XX damage, but there was no excess damage. Swing, swing, swing. So 11 to 10. Interesting. What do we want to do here? Well, I think it's pretty obvious. We're dropping this. Gotta go ahead and drop this. The problem with doing a Dragon's Fire on the Old Growth Troll is that they can just bring it back with Sculptor of Winter by untapping whatever they enchant. So I think we just have to go for the Sculptor of Winter itself. So let's go ahead and let's do that. Choose a dragon we control. Target you. Yeah, sure. So we'll get a 2/2 with the Manaform, obviously. If they undo this for a Snakeskin Veil, that would, okay, I was gonna say that would be sick. I'd have to give him some mad props there. So we can swing here. We do have lethal in the air next turn. Then we have 2 blockers. I'm trying to think. Like, I don't think they can challenge us for lethal, right? Let's do that. Down to 4. That gets rid of that. I'm assuming they'll take the damage? No, they won't. Okay. So we'll be able to do, as long as we can, yeah, that's going to be good. So we can just chump block this. That is trample, obviously. We'll do that. Whatever. We don't even have to do that. That's not going to be enough damage. Down to 6. The alpha is on the ground, so they cannot block, and that is going to be a good game. We'll hit you with the GGs. It was a good one, Gaunter, but the dragons are going to take this. Gerson 67, how we doing? Let the flames commence. That's a good enough hand for me. We got an orb and a 4-drop, so we'll be glad to play a turn 3 Leyland Tyrant if everything goes well. Yes, sirree. Going first. Let's do it. Let's do it. This Orb of the Dragonkind is awesome because if you don't need any more mana, you can just sacrifice it and look at the top 7 cards of your library. Oof. Now that's a card that is never dead. Then I go ahead and play the Shatter Skull. I wonder what we're playing against here. No tip-offs from the old deck sleeves. And they get a Geist Channeler. Alrighty. So they're going to go ahead with the Geist Channeler. Hopefully they don't have a formula in their hand. That is the classic combo. Oh, we got a Fearsome Whelp. Ooh. I think it's maybe a little... do we want to go just straight for the Tyrant, or do we want to get a little bit of Whelp action going here? If we go Whelp, we can make everything a little cheaper. I'm just going to go with the Tyrant here. Let's just drop the Fatty. Woo, wait, look at that thing. That's pretty. All of our mana is going to be saved up. We won't lose it. Not even a smidge. Not one precious red mana, unless they get rid of it, of course. Oh, and they do, and they divide this puppy by 0. At this point, probably be better off using the Whelp to just perpetually make everything cheaper. Oh boy, alright, we're gonna go for Goldspan Dragon here. Change of plans. Goldspan, do your thing. And now, we can use that, because we get 2 mana when Goldspan Dragon swings for the Fearsome Whelp. Woo, that's a power move right there. We'll have enough for Inferno of the Star Mounts as well. That is a power move. Just look at this. I mean, dragons, big, scary, fat dragons shouldn't be able to just do this. But they can. So they're going to go ahead and go to another Geist Channeler. They're making something really cheap here, because I don't think this was even cheapened. So, something they have in their hand is going to be really cheap now. Let's go ahead. Without further ado, let's just go ahead. Inferno of the Star Mounts. Arise, my creature. So it can't be countered, but it can be bounced, unfortunately. So divide by 0 for 1, I'm assuming, with the Channeler is in play. There it is. Alrighty. Not great, but if we swing here with the Goldspan Dragon, we'll be able to play a Tyrant. Because of the Fearsome Whelp. And we got a lot of firepower coming at you. So we're going to swing here. This is not going to be able to get blocked. Boom, boom. They're down to 8, and we can drop a Leyline Tyrant. Boom! And our Star Mounts is going to cost 1 less. They're going to need something crazy here, because this is a lot of aggro here. And they know this is in the pocket next turn, so... I don't know. I don't know. If they can't get rid of that, that's going to be it. Too fast. Skeegers! Kind of reminds me of Cousin Skeeter. I don't know if y'all remember that. It was a good show. The little puppet. God, come to think about it, I can't even remember anything else about that show. Just the actual Cousin Skeeter. Let's go ahead and drop... Yeah, we'll drop this. We can save the Shatter Skull Smashing. I don't... the Den of the Bugbear. It's a little scary. That's a little scary. Not as scary as the Orb of Dragonkind, though. And looks like we're facing an Izzet here. Alright, so what you got for us? Glimpse the Cosmos. So this is what, giants? Yeah, as long as you control a giant. They don't control a giant, though, so... Pretty standard ad card here. Nothing to be too scared of. We can drop this. Normally I want to go Shatter Skull Smashing and just get it out of the way to do not pay the life, but because they are running giants, that's creatures, I guess we could keep the Shatter Skull Smashing. So let's do this. Drop Chandra. And peg you for 1 here.
Oh, I've never crashed a wedding like this.
Sure. Sure, that's fine.
I'd love to.
So we got a Chandra to deal with. Oh, and a Rhinewall Protector. Okay, haven't seen this card in a hot minute. 3/4. When it enters the battlefield, each other giant or wizard you control, and each perpetually gains Ward 1. Okay. Relatively standard card here. What do we want to do? Let's just go with Gold Span, or do we want to do this first? Let's go ahead and do this first. So we might want to use the Dragon Kind. So I don't know why it's auto tapping for me here. That's annoying. Let's go ahead and do this. Now we can play the Gold Span. Now we can swing, because I might want to use the Dragon Kind's add ability. See, do I want to use the add ability, or do I want to just drop another orb? We kind of lose out on one if we do that. Frostbite doesn't help at all. I guess we'll just go for another orb. Or just want to keep it. Let's just drop another orb. That'll be good for us. We can replenish our hand later by sacrificing it and take a look at the top 7 for a dragon. That'll be nice. Ooh, so Calamity Bearer. Okay. It deals double the damage. So Chandra's actually going to go bye-bye here with this Calamity Bearer. That's unfortunate. Yeah. So that's going to deal 6. Chandra's going to go bye-bye. Sorry, Chandra.
Burn even brighter.
Oof. So these have ward as well. That's going to be annoying. I mean, none of our removal spells can even really do anything anyway. So, whatever. Yeah, I think we can go... This doesn't have haste, so... Let's go ahead and swing in here. Create a treasure token. Yep, sounds good. And then, let's do this. Let's do that, and get rid of... it doesn't really matter. Let's do the Den of the Bugbear. And then, let's go ahead and just do this for 2. I think that's pretty good. Yep, auto pay. What do we got up here? Ooh, a Leyline Tyrant. Let's do that. That's fine. We could drop this for the land. So, yeah. Do we want to? Will we have enough for the Tyrant and a Frostbite next turn? Yes. So let's go ahead and do that. I am a little bit worried if we get an Inferno. We won't have enough for the Inferno, but we all have a Goldspan Dragon, so I don't think there's anything that's like out of our range here. We already have a Tyrant, so do we want another Goldspan? I think we do. Goldspan's better than the Tyrant this late in the game. They're gonna sacrifice the Bugbear. Wow. Okay. So they're really scared of our presence. They know that we're rocking the Goldspan. Glimpse the Cosmos is going to be 1 less. Hey, we can't blame them. That's what we're doing here. So Glimpse the Cosmos. They're going to look for some answers here. See what they can get. And that's going to be it. Good night. Megawatt. How we doing? That's like kind of electricity, but you're Chandra. Oh, we got our own Chandra. We got Chandra City over here. Let's go. Yeah, I'll keep that. We'll keep that. Worst case scenario, can play with fire, do some scrying. We'll fix this up. We'll fix this up. We'll get the 3 or 4 or whatever the heck we need. Not even worried about it. Okay, I'm a little bit worried now. Well, I'm a little bit worried now. I don't want to play with fire on the eye twitch. Mono black, huh? Mono black's gonna be pretty formidable this format. I think so. It always was, but you know. A lot of the Singwan brushstroke really put mono black on the map this format. So they do swing. I think I'm just gonna use play with fire. Yeah, they pass it. Let's go ahead and play with fire here. Try and scry for a land, and we do get it. Woohoo! Hopefully they don't have removal, because I'm gonna play this fearsome welt. And we do get it. Awesome, awesome. So we do get the Leyline Tyrant to a 3. That is awesome. Let's see what else we can do here. If iTwitch wants to attack me, I am not letting that through. Or I am, rather. There's the brushstroke. Oh gosh, you hate to see it. Now I definitely can't. They just hold back. Interesting. Do we want to do the Tyrant here or the Chandra? I'm gonna go with the Chandra here. I guess that puts a little bit of pressure. We'll pop him for one here.
Without the sun, I'll light your way.
Yeah, let's do that. I am not attacking.
You're looking a little...
The Tyrant will go down to 2 this way. I like that. I like that a lot. I want to get the Blood Artist out of here. So next turn we'll be able to play a Tyrant, gain 1, Dragon's Fire, the Tyrant, or the Blood Artist. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. Of course, barring whatever they play here. Got some Jun going. Oh, boy. Okay, I see what they're doing now. They're going to get the ping action going. So this will sacrifice another creature, and Dina will get +X +0 until end of turn. Oh, boy. Okay, I see what you're going for here, and I don't like it. I don't like what you got going on here. Yeah, that'll work. Right this way.
You're really cramping my style.
Alright, so Chandra goes down to 3. That's not that big of a deal, because now I can swing in the air. That's not a big deal to me at all. Oh, this is good. This is good here. We'll take Chandra. We're going to add some red. Pop you real quick. Yes, sirree. Now we're up to this. We can play this Goldspan Dragon, and if they don't have removal, we can swing with this Goldspan Dragon and then play the Tyrant, because now it costs that much less. And it's going to go through. Let's go. Let's get it. We'll be able to cast the Tyrant on top of this. Wow, look at that. Look at that. That is some firepower. I mean, oh my god. We don't need the Fearsome Whelp to really, you know, make anything cheaper anymore. Unfortunately for us, the Sanguine Blood Brushstroke will be able to pop us by using that blood. The Dina will also pop. So this is just Trigger City. This is just Ping City, and that's... Oh, we have too much in the air. So we're back here at the hideout with the post-game rep, and all I want to say is this deck is freaking amazing. It's fast, it's scary, it's powerful, it's everything you could ever want a dragon deck to be. And yes, I know we don't have an established meta just quite yet, but this deck is gonna be meta. I have to say it. I know it's still pretty early in the format. This deck is so good. I mean, especially with the Fearsome Whelp and the Orb of Dragonkind, just gives so much consistency to that 2-drop. Just speeding up the curve here on the mana curve is just so crazy. This deck is going to be formidable, and I think you're going to see a lot of this throughout the format. This mono black is going to be a big thing, so yeah, get ready to see a lot of dragons. I don't know if you're going to see be cute. I try to get cute here and make something a little bit flashier with the Leyline Tyrant. As you can see in our matches here, it never really went off for a crazy amount of damage, but it was always a presence, you know. There was 2 matches we had where, like, you could just tell they had to get rid of it quick because it's just a ticking time bomb. If you just let this thing sit there and just store up all of that mana, it's going to be literally game over. I mean, it's gonna explode eventually. So, especially in that match against vampires, that you know that was a constant threat. So I don't know. I don't see a lot of decks playing that. I haven't seen a ton of decks, but I don't see the few that I have. I don't see a lot of Leyline Tyrant in them at all. So I think I got a little cute here to play the Leyline Tyrant. So nothing too crazy here. Just beat your opponent's face in, and like I said, I think this deck's gonna for sure be meta. So yeah, I know constructively speaking, I don't know what I would change. The Manaform Hellkite and Leyline Tyrant, they're kind of competing here a little bit, but I still think the Tyrant's going to win here. I mean, there's a lot of times where we kind of don't have the biggest hand in the first place. So the Manaform Tyrant, or the Manaform Hellkite, excuse me, is going to be kind of a 4/4 vanilla an okay amount of the time, and the Tyrant is just going to be a late game win condition just from racking up all of that mana. We didn't get any crazy explosions from the Inferno of the Star Mounts, but you can imagine if you get a Tyrant out and just store up, 20 mana and then do an Inferno of the Star Mounts for 20. That would be really, really fun. I mean, obviously that's going to come up 1 in 1,000 matches, but yeah, other than that, I have really no other constructive criticism. It's really it's going to be a deck, and you're going to see this in Mono Black Sacrifice in a lot for this format, especially for Alchemy. So yeah, that's all I got for you. I hope you enjoyed the content. Go ahead and leave me a like here. Button just looks just like this. It helps me out a lot. Go ahead and subscribe, comment, tell me how ugly I am, whatever you got to do. Just do something, because it really helps me out, and I'm trying to grow this bad boy channel out as much as I can. So without further ado, I'll see you on the next adventure. ManaMan out.